Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to Operation Freedom Briefings. The goal of these briefings and my weekly radio show, Operation Freedom, is to provide you information the bought-off, lamestream, fake media will never provide. Please stream our show live every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern. We're at Wham Talk 1600, or just go to davejanda.com, hit the Listen Live button, and listen away. We have great guests, great analysis. Also, come to our website, davejanda.com. We load up a tremendous amount of public information free of charge. We also have a very reasonably priced subscription service, 30 cents a day, where we deep dive on issues. We have extra shows, extra analysis, biggest bang for the buck in the internet. Today, I want to tackle the issue of the rats are leaving the SS deep state. I know, hard to believe, and you're not going to hear it on the bought-off lamestream fake media, but in fact, something occurred on no less than CNN this week that's huge. James Clapper, the former director of national intelligence under Barack Obama, said the following: Obama was behind the whole thing. What? Yeah, you should have seen Anderson Cooper's face. Here it goes. Former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper admitted in a CNN interview Saturday that former President Obama instigated the ongoing investigations into Donald Trump and those in his orbit. Speaking with CNN's Anderson Cooper, Clapper let slip, and understand, it just didn't slip. CNN is an arm of the deep state, as are all the networks, including Fox. If something came out on the network, it was not an accident. It was planned. And I believe what the deep state is sending a message to Obama, as they have sent a message to the Clintons: we're cutting you off. You're dead to us. We're cutting you off. I believe that's what they're saying. Quote, if it weren't for this is Clapper, if it weren't for President Obama, we might not have done the intelligence community assessment that we did that set up a whole sequence of events, which are still unfolding today, including Special Counsel Mueller's investigation. In other words, Obama's behind everything. President Obama, he went on, is responsible for that. This is not misspeak. This is deliberate. It was he who tasked us to do that intelligence community assessment in the first place. Now, for those of you who are listeners to Operation Freedom, who are subscribers to our platform, this doesn't come as any surprise. Look, last March of 2017, General Tom McInerney, a good friend of our shows, came on and it presented information that stated that Obama, Brennan, the director of the CIA, and Clapper, the director of national intelligence, hired an individual by the name of Dennis Montgomery to create a platform called the Hammer to surreptitiously and illegally surveil not just Trump, not just Flynn, not just his team, but millions of Americans, violate their Fourth Amendment rights, monitor all phone calls, internet activity, financial transactions, and the like. Violation of the Fourth Amendment. Now here's the problem. They came up empty when it came to Trump. They were looking for collusion. They were looking for criminal activity. They kept nothing. They started to panic. So what they did is they said, well, if we can't get the real goods, we got to make stuff up. And that's where the fake Russian dossier comes in. They created and paid for, remember, Hillary Clinton's campaign, the DNC paid for that fake dossier. They then took that fake dossier, so it made it look like they legitimately were surveilling Trump and his people, when in fact they had already done so and been doing so for months illegally with the Hammer platform. And they went to the FISA court and they used the fake Russian dossier document and got the FISA warrant to surveil Trump. They still came up empty. So now we have one of the principals in the entire operation, James Clapper, saying, you know what? Wasn't my idea. It was Obama's. This is huge. Many people are justified when they say, you know, I'm tired of hearing about how things are going to happen and we're going to see perp walks of people in high places and nothing's happening. There's a lot happening behind the scenes. And I believe what transpired with Clapper was enormous because it opened the door on the whole issue with the Hammer, the illegal surveillance of you, of me, of millions of Americans, of our phone calls, internet activity, financial transactions, everything. It was done to garner information that could be used at a later date, whether it's Trump or whether it's you or whether it's me. It's illegal. And Clapper just told you that, you know what? Obama is the guy who ordered it. Now remember, Obama, Clinton's, Bush's, Soros, they're all middle-level managers of the deep state. But the only way we can get to the head of the snake of the deep state, which are the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Lazards, Sieves, Warburgs, Pincuses, just to name a few of the families that are the head of the deep state snake. The only way we get there is by going through the middle-level managers, and that's what's starting to happen. It's coming down. This has been described as Trump's storm. It is a storm. And the eye of the storm is now focused on the middle-level managers. Trump's storm is focused on the Clintons, Obamas, and the Bushes. Not rhetoric, fact. As the days and weeks play out, I believe this storm is going to continue to impact all these players. We're going to see more rats leaving the ship. We just had Clapper leave the ship. I believe one of the next people in line to be targeted and taken down is a former director of the CIA, John Brennan. I hope you'll join us on Operation Freedom on our show every Sunday 2 to 5. I hope you'll join us on DaveJanda.com, both our public side and our subscription side. And as we end every presentation, dream big and dare to fail. Thanks for joining us.